So for the side of the doctors, yes, you tell us always to have hope. Where are we? Mr. President, you told us in Kiswahili, you always interpreted that when the gorilla war, stand, squat, listen. Yes, we've done that. The question is, for how long? So the problem is, many people, when they die in water, they die in water because they lose hope. Otherwise, if you're swimming, even if you're an amateur, and you're seeing a shore where you're going to seek refuge, you persevere. But then you're like, we are pushing on until when? You've heard the figures, 40,000 of one people. How do you expect us to be paying them? Yes, food was given out. How many people got food? How are these people surviving? The next thing, yes, the industry has been affected by woodpens who are using all sorts of blocks to get money. Yes, the next day, as you're going to spend millions to market Uganda, what do you expect of the person who is not having anything to survive on? Don't you think that they are going to use all means possible to see that they get money into their pockets? Because now this is about survival. It is no longer for God and my country, but it is now for God and my stomach, because it is a survival issue. To the Minister of Health, still the President, if the airport has civil aviation figures and the tax revenues that we are giving out, yes, we allowed ourselves and accepted that despite the situations, mind you that our industry didn't lock down at the point when they were locking us down. Look at the figures. Our figures were already going down in February. As early as January, since this COVID came up. By the time they said we are locking you down, we are already struggling to pay rent, to pay salaries and maintain our staff. Mr. President, if you could allow the truck drivers and you even imported testing kits, rapid testing kits, to be put at the borders, really, you mean that we can't afford that at the airport? If a truck driver can't be tested, and we get these outbreaks. Some were repatriated because they don't belong to Uganda. Why don't we have that? Why would somebody spend money for 14 days in a quarantine? At the end of the day, there is so much that is at stake. We've gotten a lot of pressure. Mr. President, if it means that tourism is not contributing, we are losing the hope. Either we go start something else and we give up. But the question is, what should I begin with? The little I had, the good thing on the East African community, on behalf of Tugata, Uganda is the only country, and I thank you members of Tugata, who have contributed diligently on the bus side, that Uganda doesn't have any default in the side of the airlines. We borrowed money to pay the airlines. These were tickets that we issued when we've not even gotten money. The airline side, they are also stuck. They are telling you, we are not giving you a refund. Yes, you're telling me to go and do import substitution. What should I use? The little that I had was already injected there. So I'm held up. We have rent. The staff call you boss. They are sending us out of our house. The houses where we are renting. What do you tell them? Mr. President, I request that we balance the economy and the health, because at the end of the day, if COVID is here to stay, let us live with it and let us survive with it. Madam Chair, I conclude by proposing and seconding the proposal that we set up a task force. Maybe some of these things have not been visible and loud enough to the task force and to the President that we've suffered, we are suffocating, and we are now desperate. There is that moment when the Americans are like, I'm not breathing, we are not